Hi, my name is Lindsay, and I am so excited to show you what we're cooking today with Philadelphia cream cheese. It is a creamy chutney stuffed chicken breast with the curry flavors going on, and oh, it is so delightful, and I can't wait to show you how we're going to make it. First of all, we're going to start off with one of these 8-ounce tubs of whipped Philadelphia cream cheese. And then half a cup of your favorite fruit chutney. It can be mango, this one has apples in it, you know, whatever you got going on. Just mix those two together until you get a nice creamy mixture of chutney and cream cheese, so it's sweet and creamy and delicious. And then what you're going to want to do is take about half a cup, 3/4 of a cup out of that and reserve the rest for serving later. And what we have over here is 5 chicken breasts, and what we've done with each of these chicken breasts is we have put a little slit in each of them, so now they are marsupial chicken breasts. And there's a little pocket in each one that we are going to stuff our cream cheese chutney mixture with. It will be a delicious surprise for you when you bite into it later. Now, when handling raw chicken, always make sure you wash your hands afterwards because you don't want to be spreading germs around. So now we're going to turn on the front burner with our large skillet. We're going to put it on medium-high heat. And while that's heating up, we're going to come back over here and season our chicken breasts. We're going to put a little bit of salt on each of them. So come back over here, and as this is heating up, we're going to add about a tablespoon of oil to the pan. Now the oil is heated up nicely, the pan's nice and hot, so we're going to take our chicken and set it salted side down right in the pan, and then we'll let that get nice and brown on each of them. So it's going to be about 4 minutes. And then we'll flip them, or we'll salt them first, and then we'll flip them and brown the other side for about 4 minutes. Just going to hit each of these with a shake of salt, get them nice and seasoned, so each layer of flavor has seasoning on it. So now about 4 minutes has passed, and we've got this cooking up. It's getting nice and brown and crispy on the outside, which is where all the good flavors come from, is nice brown exteriors on the meat. So we're just going to flip them over to get the other side going. Okay, now our chicken is nice and brown. So we're going to just take it and remove it from the heat and let it sit over here, and we'll come back to it in a short while. So now you can see the middle is still in there and it's getting all oozy and goozy, and oh, it's going to be so good. So, with our hot pan, right here we're going to add about a tablespoon more oil and half of a cut up onion. And we'll just add about a half a teaspoon of salt in with there. And we're going to cook down the onion, let that get nice and tender, so that'll be about like 7 minutes or so. So now the onions are nice and softened and cooked down. We're going to add the rest of our flavor spices. We have 3 cloves of chopped garlic that we're just going to add in here. About 1 tablespoon of grated ginger. 2 tablespoons of curry. Stir this really quick. And this is 1.5 teaspoons of garam masala, which is like a nice Indian spice. It's warm and it has cinnamon and cloves, and oh, it's delicious. And then 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and a pinch or a couple little shakes of cayenne pepper. Just going to kind of cook this until it starts to smell wonderful, because the spices will get all toasty and they'll just really release all their flavors when they hit the hot pan. So about 30 seconds in there and it'll just smell amazing. But we don't want to burn those spices, so we're going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. It's 14.5 ounces. Add that right in there. Stir everyone together, get it all nice and incorporated. So once you get that together, kind of coat the bottom of the pan, and then we're going to add our chicken right back into this whole wonderful pool of spices. Pop on the lid, and this will simmer, and this will cook the chicken, and depending on the size of your breast, again, it's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes. If you have huge chicken breasts, then maybe even closer to 20. But just cook it until the chicken is all cooked through, and then we'll finish it up. Alright, this has been simmering away for about 15 minutes, and all of the chicken is cooked through. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the chicken from the pan for a moment so we can finish off this lovely sauce. And to this, we're going to add about a cup of peas. Peas and curry are like peanut butter and jelly, I think. But stir those in there, and that was just 1 cup of frozen peas. So we're just adding that to the pan and unfreezing them. Don't have to cook them for very long. So once that is all stirred in, we're going to turn off the heat and then just take our nice big platter here, add the sauce on the bottom. This sauce is so flavorful, and it's got nice hot spices from all the curry and garlic and ginger and the garam masala, which is sweet and hot all at the same time. Oh, it's delicious. And then you got the lovely little kind of crunch from the peas. We're going to take our chicken and just put that on the top of this hot spicy sauce, and the chicken has that sweet and creamy center in there, which will work so well with the spiciness of the sauce. It just comes together lovely. Oh, and this smells so good. So just make sure we get all that goodness onto our platter here. Doesn't that look lovely? But we're not done yet, because with all this spiciness and the nice creamy sweet center, we're still going to add a little more sweetness and creaminess by just topping it with our reserved cream cheese and chutney mixture, and it just brings it all together full circle. Sweet and creamy but spicy all at the same time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to serve myself up some right now. Got chicken breast, nice healthy serving of this spicy sauce to go with it. Gonna bring this over to the table. Oh, yum. Now here's our cream cheese and chutney mixture that we had stuffed our chicken breast with, and we set this aside for right now. Top this off with our cream cheese. Oh, yum. Look at this, just one bite, just get everything in there. Look at that. Oh, the inside is oozy and warm, but creamy and luscious. Get that with the hot spice right here. Oh, yum. Mmm. What are you waiting for? Go out and make this yourself.